I gotta kind of hurry. Well, I mean, I'm on a break, so it's not like I'm cheating what I'm doing. It's been a very busy day. Took, sadly, my wife and son to the airport. I'll get back to that in a second, and said goodbye to my two daughters of the three who drove back to Utah, and they made it safely, so that's good. And then dropped off Samantha and Tanner at the airport at, oh gosh, I think like 1 o'clock. And then I sat in between the, I think, third terminal and the fifth terminal. There's a bridge that goes straight across at LAX. Literally sat there for, and I'm not going to exaggerate, 20 minutes. And it took me over half an hour to go from Terminal 1 to get the heck out of LAX. So it was not good. And I can only imagine what tomorrow is going to be like. So I probably should have recorded it. It would have been 30 minutes of just staring at the back of a car. So, and then got to work late, but I was supposed to come in later, and that's a whole other thing. I shouldn't have come in later, but I did. And so I have been hammering out, so it's 6:45, so I got here at 2, so it's like 4.5 hours of just really hardcore kind of editing, and which is great, and I love that. And kind of you can't believe that time actually flies that fast, but it does, especially when you're engaged in something that is either your job that you love, or a project that you're working on, or any number of things. Is when you're engaged in it and you're deep in it and you enjoy what you do. I don't think there's anything that, you get lost in your work, in your project, in your, if it's your family, you get lost in your family, and you get lost in a hike. Hopefully you don't get lost on a hike, but in a hike. Does that make sense? Probably. I think you know what I'm saying. And another editor at work who's having I'm just going to say it's an experience that I've had in the past, and I'll just share my experience, where a young producer comes in and doesn't know what the heck they're doing, and they know a little bit about what they're doing. They're talented in other areas, but they're not talented in the edit bay, and that's what I, as an editor, and dozens, if not hundreds, of other editors that I've known are very talented at what they do, and we can make decisions. The good ones, the good editors, can make decisions really fast and make really good decisions. But at the end of the day, it's not our vision. It's not our project. It's a project that we're brought in to make better. We're brought in to do a task, and then once that task is done, we get to elevate the content if there's enough time. If there's not enough time, it just has to be what it is. And so I cranked out 4 pieces. Very simple. I don't know what your guys' frame of reference is, but 4 pieces, and most of the editor friends would be like, oh yeah, that's typical, but you may think, wow, that's so impressive. And it was fine, but if you have the material, editing is super, super easy. If you don't have the material, then you have to kind of put on your producer cap and producer brain, and think, oh, this would look good there, and this would look good there, and this would look good there, and I need this, and I need this, and then you tell people to get you stuff, because as an editor working on a big production, you have people that do stuff for you to find that footage that you need for this specific thing. So that's pretty much it. I have to hurry and get back to work, even though I'm on a break and I have to take a break. So I took a break. So there, goodbye.